Alright, welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. So, on the final challenge of the Art of War, we have the Fast Castle Age. A build order is a series of actions that you perform to execute a certain strategy. In this challenge mission, you will learn to master one such build order. Can you outperform your friends and earn a medal in this particularly difficult mission? Goal, advance to the Castle Age. Alright, well, let's see what happens.
A good commander must learn to be decisive in war. Hesitation or mistakes can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Just as a soldier practices his spear thrusts, so too must a commander learn to be efficient and repeat tasks until he knows them by heart. Sun Tzu says, "A clever fighter wins his battles by making no mistakes." Making no mistakes is what establishes the certainty of victory, for it means conquering an enemy that is already defeated. Few generals make it this far. Let us see if you are one of them.
We'll see.
One of the most common strategies in multiplayer games is the Fast Castle Age. Today you will learn to execute a particular build order for this. A build order is a set of instructions to be strictly followed in order to guarantee the most efficient gameplay. They are quite common in multiplayer games, so research them in your free time. First of all, it is very important to never leave your town centre idle. Check your town centre regularly to see if a villager is being trained. If not, use the Go to Town Centre hotkey to jump over to your town centre and click the Create Villager button to train or queue up another villager. If you do not have enough food, force your villagers gathering food to drop off their resources. Use the rally flag in your town centre to tell your town centre to send new villagers to a resource or construction site on completion, or when garrisoned. When villages are newly created, or when they finish a task, they can go idle. Keep an eye on the idle indicator on the top panel and click on it to use the idle villager hotkey to cycle between idle villagers and send them back to work. Remember, build orders are a great way to get better at the game, but do not forget to strategize. Not one game is the same, so you'll often need to think outside the box. Good luck.
Alright, so yeah, Fast Castle is the strategy that I'm most familiar with, so this might be the only one that I actually do first try. Train a total of 27 villagers, build 2 houses, advance to the Castle Age. Wait, actually no, I did the other one first try as well, so I might do this one first try, we'll see. For more information on how to properly gather sheep and how to lure boars, check early economy. Exploring is very important in the game. You should immediately look for the 2 boars and 8 sheep in the vicinity of your town center. After that, you need to find your forage bushes, your main gold mine, and nearby herd of deer. Most Iron Render games have 2 groups of stone and 3 groups of gold, so you should look for those as well. After that, you can start to search for enemy players. I'll probably just try to cheese it because I don't care. You should use your most damaged villagers to build farms. That way, they are close to the town center and safe. You can see what task villagers are assigned to by cycling through the minimap mode. Mixed queuing. This means that you queue both technologies and use at the same time. Sure, use this feature. Definitive Edition introduces multitasking with shift hotkey. Build a house, have a villager, okay. Build a market and a blacksmith. These 2 buildings are the cheapest, therefore the fastest to advance to the castle age. Skipping the loom research is risky, but will allow you to advance to the next stage more quickly and get the gold. You're not getting information yet, blah 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 blah. Alright.
Click on your town center and queue multiple villagers. Have 2 villagers build 1 house, and 1 villager build a second house. Use your scout cavalry to look for sheep and other resources. Send any idle or new villager to collect food from sheep. Do this until you have 6 villagers collecting from sheep.
Alright, where are my sheeps? There's my gold. Oh, fuck. Alright. we're throwing this one out. This one didn't exist. Fuck. I instantly idled my town center because I'm fucking awful at this game.
Queue multiple villagers. Have 2 villagers build 1 house, and 1 villager build a second house. Use your scout cavalry to look for sheep and other resources. Send any idle or new villager to collect food from sheep. Do this until you have 6 villagers collecting from sheep.
Alright. Yeah, there's not going to be any failure this time, or at least any, like, stupid failures. God, that was so shit. Alright, there's my wood line. Got some stone down there. I don't have to really worry about stone. Okay. Make sure the sheep's out of the way.
The next villager that you create must build a lumber camp. Do not forget to queue up more villagers as well. When they are created, task them to collect wood.
Where the fuck are my sheep? Did somebody steal my sheep? No, there's my sheep. Alright, there's one of my boars.
Do not forget to keep training villagers. Your town center should not fall idle.
Alright, there's still two. Okay, so there's my other boar. There's still two sheep hiding somewhere, though.
If you are relatively new to luring boars, you should research loom at your town center after your next villager is trained. Experienced players can save loom for later. The next villager that you create will have to build a house near one of the boars. Make sure that your scout keeps on exploring. You need to find all 8 sheep and both boars.
Alright. Yeah, so this villager
Send
needs to go get a house.
town center on your forage bushes, and have the next villager that you create build a mill next to them.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Boar, come back here, you piece of shit. God damn it.
Do not forget to keep training villagers. Your
Bitch
town
ass
center
boar.
should not fall idle. Lure the boar to your town center. You should know how to lure a boar by now. If you do not, play the early economy challenge.
Fucking boar being a bitch and fucking running away. Like, what was that
You
shit?
don't have the food to create more villagers. Force your boar hunters to drop
Fuck.
off their food at your town
Ah, no. God, I had so much shit. I had to fucking do it once. Fuck.
center, and then immediately task them back to the boar.
God damn it. Yeah, no, just judging from
Click on your
the
town
other
center,
fucking
queue
missions, I know that I'm gonna
multiple
basically need to
Have
fucking
2
do this
villagers
perfectly.
build one house, and 1 villager build the second
Shit.
house. Use your scout cavalry to look for sheep and other resources. Send any idle or new villager to collect food from sheep. Do this until you have 6 villagers collecting from sheep.
Alright, I forget where my sheep were. Fuck. Alright, there's some more sheep, but I'm still missing 2 sheep that I never found. Do something stupid like that, see if I can find the sheep at all.
The
I know where
next
my
villager
wood line
that
is,
you
it's over
create
here,
must build a
so...
lumber camp. Do not forget to queue up more villagers as well. When they are created, task them to collect wood.
Kid. Bittier. Rob
Oh, there's my deer. Just looking for my damn sheep at this point. I think the sheep are probably down here somewhere.
If you are relatively new to luring boars,
Fuck.
you should research loom at your
Damn it.
town center after your next villager is trained. Experienced players can save loom for later. Do not forget to keep training villagers. Your town center should not
That
fall
would have been
idle.
nice to hear a second ago.
The next villager that you create will have to build a house near one of the boars. Make sure that your scout keeps on exploring. You need to find all 8 sheep and both boars. Set the rally point of your town center on your forage bushes,
They're down
and
there
have the
somewhere.
next villager that you create build a mill next to them.
Fuck are my sheep at?
Lure the boar to your town center. You should know how to lure a boar by now. If you do not, play the early economy challenge.
Hopefully this time the boar won't be an asshole and just fucking walk away immediately. Oh, then again, I think I'll have better timing this time, so I won't have to wait for the boar to, or wait for the sheep to finish up.
Do not forget to keep training villagers. Your town center should not fall idle.
Kill, please.
Lure
Oh
the
god, I
second
fucking...
boar with
Ah.
the next villager that you create.
With the next villager I create? Well, I know that the boar is down there somewhere, so... Actually, no, I probably shouldn't do that because of the fact that they're still eating that boar.
Kid.
Have the next 3 villagers also forage for berries.
Wait, next 3? What the fuck? Where the fuck's the boar? There it is.
If you do not have the food to create more villagers, force your boar hunters to drop off their food at your town center, and then immediately task them back to the boar.
Kia. Tå. Seigere. Kjart. Tå.
Build another house. Do not forget to keep training villagers. Your town center should not fall idle.
Seigere. Seigere. Forgere. Kia.
Alright, so it wants me to get 2 more foragers for some reason. I don't agree with that, but okay.
Send the next 6 villagers that you create to collect wood.
Next 6, excuse me?
Build a second lumber camp to spread out your lumberjacks.
Kids.
This will make your
Rob,
lumberjacks
Rob,
more productive and ensure that you have 2 places to collect wood from in case
Alright.
of an enemy
Very good.
attack.
8 hunters, so yeah, I've got all the foragers that it wants me to have. Yeah, 6 more lumberjacks, so actually 4 more at this rate.
Kia. Theodige.
Might as well just keep exploring, seeing what else there is to see. Probably not much though. Actually, well, yeah, all my deer are up there, so.
You will need another house after the next villager is trained.
Forgere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna build that house now, fuck it.
Bunage.
Yeah, these guys should all go to the next sheep.
When your last boar is depleted, send the idle villagers to gather from sheep.
Oh, yeah, duh. Alright.
Kia. Bunid. Kid. Theodige.
Wow, yeah, they fucking ate that sheep fast as hell, man.
When your
Goddamn.
sheep are nearly exhausted, start building
Theodige,
8
kid.
farms. Send the next 3 villagers to build a mining camp and mine
Next
gold.
3. Okay.
Arlev. Theodige.
Oh boy. It is a fairly simple mission. It does help that I've done quite a few fast castles, so I'm fairly well versed in doing them.
Kia.
Kia. Robuga.
Erlov.
You will have enough villagers to advance to the next age once the next one is trained. Cue the feudal age research at your town center.
Forgere.
Yeah, something that I'm not a big fan of is the fact that it's telling me to research loom at some point.
Kid.
Valgara.
Alright.
Forgere. Rabuge. Bunage.
Kid. Bunid. Arlev. Robuga.
Kid. Rabuge.
Kia.
There is not much to do while you wait to reach the
Kia.
feudal age. Keep
Rabuge.
scouting and keep an eye on your villagers to make sure that they do not go idle. Once you reach the feudal age, you will need 325 wood to
Alright,
build
cool,
a
I got that.
blacksmith and a market. Queue up 2 more villagers while you wait for the feudal age to be researched. Have them and any other idle villagers collect wood once they are created.
Ooh, there are deer around though, so that's... Actually, I'm quite a ways away from having enough food to advance to the castle age. That's not
Yeah.
good. Alright, so it's Q, S, and D. I don't know which one's which though, so that's gonna be a good guess.
Valgara.
And I know I want to send 2 to the markets. And 1 to the blacksmith.
Arlev.
Also, yeah, let's set this to be auto reseed.
Kid. Kia.
Now,
Valgara.
task 1 villager to build a
Rob
blacksmith,
Woodger.
and
Kia.
task 2 villagers to
Woodger.
build a
Rob
market.
Forgere.
Robuga.
Bunage. Rabuge.
Kid. Robuga.
Alright.
If you have more than 900 food stockpiled, research double bit axe at your lumber camp. This is a very good early technology.
Valgara. Bunid.
Kia. Bunage.
Oh, I think I'm good actually. 2 feudal age buildings. There we go.
Boned.
I'm good. Yeah, because Loon takes like 30 seconds to research, and I'm already halfway done with it. I got enough villagers. Hey, that was easy. Ugh.
Excellent. You have
Hell yeah.
completed this challenge. Hopefully you're happy with your time.
Yeah.
If not, feel free to try again.
Yeah, I had a feeling that when I saw this one that I probably would have done it first try, just because I've done a lot of fast castles. It is probably the only strategy that I am at least somewhat proficient in. But yeah, that was the Art of War. But that's not that. We gotta replay the conclusion that didn't actually show at all. Maybe I accidentally skipped it. I don't know, but let's watch it.
Excellent. You have mastered every lesson that I had to teach. Remember the words of Sun Tzu and his teachings about the art of war, and you will win many battles. Or in the words of the wise philosopher warrior, if you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
Alright, that was the Art of War. Overall, it's a pretty good thing. It's not too difficult to get gold in all of them. Definitely the hardest one, though, is probably... I think the one that I took the most tries was Early Economy. I think that one took, like, 7 or 8 tries, I think? But that was just because I was still getting used to the game then. Overall, I think probably the hardest one would probably be Booming. Because I failed Early Economy a lot of times because I was just doing stupid mistakes, like forgetting to build houses or fucking up the board lore. But with Booming, that one I actually failed legitimately quite a few times, and it wasn't really my fault. I was just like, it was like a bunch of little things, not like a few major things that caused me to fuck up and just like say instantly restart, like I was doing with Early Economy a lot. But yeah, overall, like even though I'm a deceitful bastard, as I said in one of these videos here, and I was more playing this just to get the gold. These aren't that bad, especially the Fast Castle Age. That one is pretty good. Although I would say probably don't have more than 4 villagers on berries, and don't have more than like say like 8 or so. I think like 8 or so on wood. But eh. But yeah, it's a pretty good mode. I did talk down on it a bit, but overall it's fine. But yeah, I'll see you next time, where I'll start tackling the campaigns. And I love the campaigns. I absolutely love them. And I'm going to be doing the campaigns in their original orders. So I'm going to do William Wallace, Joan of Arc, whatever the third one is. I think the third one is Saladin. So I'm going to be doing them in their original orders. And yeah, I'll see you then.